I really find it worth sharing it on our channel. And this will also give you the answers about your life while walking on this divine path. And I wish this would reach to lovely souls as per God's wish so that you won't go wrong. So, the story begins with a classic love story between two, and they also get married secretly. However, the family troubles arises, doesn't allow them to get married. Okay. Meanwhile, the boy gets married to somebody else. Because family people do give him the news that your girlfriend is now dead. Okay. And actually, she also gets some kind of wrong news about. And when she gets to know, she actually was pregnant, and that's why she delivers the baby in secrecy, and she becomes sannyasi. That means she comes out of the marital world and all this, and she decides to worship God only. And her son is then being taken care by one of her friend who is married with her brother. And eventually the series runs for generations and generations ahead. So in the old age, okay, of course, the another woman with whom this person, the boy, is married, she also was already aware about the fact of his love affair, and the boy was not aware for almost much of his life about his girlfriend being alive, and he also has a son from her. Okay, so over a period of time, all these things come into limelight, and the wife in this position, with whom the boy was married, she constantly feels like she has everything, home, legally she is wife, but she never has got the love from his heart. And the boy also uh, just spends a lot of time outside for the business and all. He cannot be a good lover and a husband from the bottom of his heart. However, he does all his duties. The boy is very good, and so is this another wife as well. Okay, and what happens is, as the series runs from generations to generation, it then comes till the end of the life of these people. Okay, and then what happens is, in the end scene, this woman, this girl, the girlfriend, okay, who became the sannyasi, like who chooses not to get married and lives life worshipping God, she becomes serious and admitted in a hospital. And that time, the son, of these two, he calls out his dad, and he apologized to his dad for not accepting his apologies, and everything comes sweeter. And the woman who is now the wife of this person, she actually carries out the auspicious divine things which are to be possessed by only the married woman. Okay, and here in the hospital, she asks her husband, he marry with her right now with these divine things, and do not allow her to rest in the general ward of the hospital. Let us take her to home, and great doctors will actually treat her. So what happens is, the karmic lesson comes here is, eventually the another son that this boy has from the legal wife, okay, he grows up and everything, but later on he develops a cancer, and then he dies untimely. Okay, so the woman who is married, she also gets married under the family circumstances and family pressure. Okay, because the story is of very much old age, like at the time of 1920 and around 1915 to 1970 is the time span probably that these stories revolve around that I have mentioned over here. So this woman also, she already lives life without love. Nobody is happy, and the girlfriend who actually loves this person, okay, she also behaves very well. She worships God. She never tries to disturb the family of this person, her boyfriend. Okay, and in spite of doing this, the wife knows everything that because of me, these two lovers are separated. And I know I have not got love, and I know that love was not for me. I came in between. Okay, and because of her, some lady who deserved to get married and live her happy family life, her husband was alive, her son was alive. In spite of this, she is not living in a family system, but she is spending her all life alone. What a great punishment, you know. And this everything she does because of her love, you know. So nobody harms anyone in this story. The girlfriend, the boy, and the wife of this boy, nobody harms anybody, but just there are negative people in their family who keeps on troubling them. And switching at the end, what happens is this girlfriend dies, okay, and this boy was about to fulfill the religious rituals to get marry her, you know, inside the hospital itself, but she stops him and she says, no, I have chosen not to live married life, and it is as true as I love you is true. And with this line she rests in peace. But the rituals are anyhow completed because the movements of his hands completes those rituals anyways. And everything is done. Then her dead body was about to be shifted to her ashrama where she lived her entire life, you know. And the son comes in the dad's house, okay, and he communicates with his another mom, and then his mom, like the wife of this boy, then comes inside, and she finds her husband is enjoying himself, I mean resting quiet in the garden. So she comes telling him the news that your girlfriend is now about to be shifted, and that's the moment they notice that this man has also passed out. So see, the true love, their breeds and their hearts were interwoven. Like after the death of one, another love soul cannot continue the journey, do not want to continue. And as per divine guidance, both of them passes away one after another. And it is shown in the last scene, like both the rituals, the last rituals for both of them are being performed by their son together. Okay, so they both lie in peace together, like they both are love souls who continue their love journey together. They cross this life, they release this body, and they were always together, and they release the body also, and they continue their further journey together. So the love is very, very, very powerful. And if you do anything, like because of you somebody is suffering, like people, if you people are keeping your specific person on hold, like not committing, not marrying, and your specific person loves you, and that's the reason they are handling everything for you, then you are actually doing bad things. Do not accumulate bad karmas. This is so true, this is so divine, and it is constantly going on. It doesn't matter if you know about it, if you understand about it. If you make anybody suffer, you will really badly suffer, and it will disrupt everything, because the karmas come back in very, very, very multiples. You will not be able to handle the multiple folds of negative karmas once they stop coming back to you. Okay, so same thing, the people who are involved in doing black magic on another people, horrible negative karmas, and the soul who chooses doing these things are very low level souls. So let's not talk about these souls ever, but you continue your meditations and you continue being on the path of love. Because of this, you will not accumulate bad karmas, and you will live your life happy. You will always get divine guidance. Okay, and do not allow yourself to trouble anybody. And another thing I want to tell you about the karmas is, see, God cannot help you. Okay, whichever religion you belong to, you believe, God will not help you if you already have accumulated karmas, because these are your karmas and you have to fulfill the balance and nullify the balance. Okay, and people feel like, I have done a bad thing, I have cheated somebody, but nothing is happening to me. But actually, these people are suffering from horrible diseases. They do not have love in their family. They cannot sleep without taking sleeping pills. And this is not just for this life, but they are going to get a lot of negative karmas in their next life also. So, very, very, very be cautious. Do not create karmas. In the Hindu scriptures, what advice is given is, always give everything to Lord Vishnu, who is the creator of entire universe. Okay, know that you are just the medium. You are doing what you are being guided, but everything I release to the Vishnu. I am just the medium. I did nothing. Do not create good karmas. Do not create bad karmas, because the balance will make you trap again in the cycle of birth and death. And if anybody has troubled you, best way is keep forgiving them from the bottom of your heart. I was in very negative situation. I came out of it by doing this forgiveness and violet flame meditations. The negative people go out of your life and your life becomes happy. But if somebody is troubling you, you do not get involved in that fight, or do not try to teach them a lesson. Okay, by doing so, you are allowing that energy to come in your life, and you are dealing with that negative energy. You're not supposed to deal with the negative energy of any negative person. Okay, so forgiveness and violet flame is the best thing to clear all the negativities, the karmic baggage as well. And always remember, be good, be love, always be grateful to God, and live how we are learning by this path of Reiki, by this path of real spirituality, and choose the life of love and light. Anyone who has accumulated bad karmas by troubling anybody, negativity will backfire, their karmas will backfire, and it will be horrible, horrible. Nobody can ever help them, because simply they have got the karmic baggage with them. And by doing so, people suffer from their entire lifetimes. You may call it in case of marriages, like in this TV serial. You may call it in case of diseases, anything, but people suffer lifetimes. So be very careful about your karmas, and whatever you are having in your life right now, start doing violet flame meditations every day. That will purify you, that will burn all your negativities, and always be on the path of love and light, and be full of gratitude, and do all good that you can do, considering you are just the medium of God. Okay, I literally felt heartfelt tears in my eyes, and I couldn't stop myself then sharing this on our channel. And this is the true love. If it is true love, even death will not separate you. There are a lot of past life regression videos. You can just check on the YouTube and you will be surprised. It is now out on the internet as well. A lot of people are doing it, they are solving their issues. So, this all is true. Okay, so mind well. God is always watching you. God is recording everything that you are doing. God is looking at me like I am sharing this on the YouTube. But what intentions I have, that is also being recorded. Okay, so God is constantly watching you. Be good. And with this time to say bye, but see you soon in the next amazing video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell icon for the live sessions. See you soon. Bye.